What's going on YouTube? Majestic Lewis with you, and on today's video I'm bringing you Mega Drampa. That is the rental code, the team that I'm running with, if you want to check it out. But as you can see, that's my team. I know the first match that I'm showcasing is on the casual side, but on my testing, making sure that the team was running smooth, this is what I was running with. And this is actually a very interesting one just because they throw the bitch ass or Chaladon. It's always annoying to deal with. So I wanted to showcase in here, what I did to that one particular one. And it's like with Oranguru, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. He has one of his signature move, which is instruct. It will allow you to attack twice in the same turn. So as you can see here, I would hesitate if I wanted to go for either Home Mine or just straight Hyper Voice. But I was like, you know what? That bitch ass Chaladon might actually protect. So what I did, it was like, you know what? Let me go for the Home Mine, set up Trick Room, and quite possibly get the Birdseek boost, which as you saw I did got it. On top of that, I got a Coal Mine. Ooh, the beauty of it. Now that I have the Coal Mine, the Birdseek boost, this is gonna be interesting. Now usually the Chaladon takes some time to take down, especially if he's a sturdy ability, or even the stamina one, which he will keep boosting his defense. But in this occasion, none of that is gonna matter because he's gonna go down. As you can see, we knocked down the Weavile. He's not here no more. He's out of the field. Now he's getting the defense, which is okay. We don't care about that because my Oranguru is gonna allow me to attack again. And as you can see, we're going to yell at him, and he is out of the field. Now he's gonna send his last two Pokemon, which in this scenario it won't matter. We already on Trick Room. This we still probably had 3 more turns. Even if he protect, it won't save him. So we're gonna go again. I know I'm just spamming the same thing, but hey, if it worked, why fix it? So we're gonna go ahead. I know Drampa, he's gonna go down if I don't attack, so might as well take advantage of it. He's gonna do his Mega, which I don't care. Look at that. Look at all that damage. And here we go again. Let me yell at him. We yell at him 4 times. I'm surprised he didn't forfeit. Because I probably would have forfeit after seeing how much damage I did to the Chaladon in the beginning. Being casual, yeah, I would have just forfeit and go to the next match. But as you can see, we win, and now we go to our next battle. Now this one is on rank. The rank ladder. This one is actually a very interesting one. I really like it as well. This is actually the core of the team is mainly Drampa, Oranguru, and we throw Sinistcha and Incineroar. You can use the Pelipper and Basculegion if you want to go for the weather, but in here just focusing on Drampa, Oranguru, and Incineroar and Sinistcha. Sinistcha, we unfortunately don't get to see it on this particular match, but as you can see, we're going again for the same technique. We're gonna see if we can get the Trick Room set up. I know the Rotom is gonna be faster. Usually they're running with Choice Scarf. In here I went directly for Bear Seeker. So I saw there's no weather involved in here, so I was like, I don't have to stop it. I was looking to see if they would target my Drampa, just so I could get the boost, but they didn't. So I often to get the coal mine, which as you saw, I'm gonna get my defense up, both my SPDF and my special attack even higher. Trick room is set up, and now we are ready to go. Usually Corvana is bulky, but it's not gonna be bulky enough for what is coming. So we go ahead and go for the hyper voice, and we go for the instruct. Now we will be able to attack twice with Drampa. He can either switch out or just keep his Pokemons in, but I don't think any of his Pokemon is gonna be resist to this, unless he would have Ghost type. But as you can see, oh, they actually hold it. They were able to tank the attack. I forgot that he actually did bulk up, which that wouldn't matter. Freaking Corvana, he's a bulky mother flower. But look at all that damage we did. We put it on range for the citrus berry. Now it went for Brave Bird. Thought he could have knocked my Oranguru, which it died. Nope. Not a chance. Now I'm gonna go for it. I was thinking about going for coal mine to boost myself a little bit higher, or I was like, should I go for another hyper voice? But knowing how they were like tanking my attack, I was like, you know what, if I can attack twice again, seeing how much damage I did, I was like, you know what, let me go for it again. So I went, and look all that, look at that beauty. I thought Primarina was gonna be quicker than me, meaning inside a trick room they're often slower, but I guess my Drampa is actually slower, so I went and knocked them out as well. I believe in this match they forfeit. They didn't want to go for it. Yep, as you can see, the forfeit. They didn't want to keep suffering more of the same thing. I know it's gonna be the same thing as spamming hyper voice, hyper voice, but this is the beauty of it. But hey, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate if you can hit like, so that way the algorithm on YouTube can see it and they can boost this video so other people can see it. And let's check out the next battle. Now this one was a little bit trickier, just because the Alola Ninetale was being a little annoying. I thought it was gonna set up the Aurora Veil, but it went for the Blizzard. By me not terrestrializing, fortunately I couldn't get the Bear Seeker. I was gunning for not getting Blizzard, like getting hit by it, since his ability is to nullify the weather, what's going on the weather. I thought it would at least miss on me. So, and again, I thought he was gonna actually do Aurora Veil, which he didn't. And now he brought Gengar. Now Gengar, being a ghost type, is immune to hyper voice. So I thought it was gonna set what they typically do, which is the Perish Trap. I thought it was gonna set that up. So I was like, you know what, Alola Ninetale is gonna protect, and Gengar is gonna set up the Perish Trap. But as you're gonna see right here, they actually got me. And when I say that, it's like I thought everything was lost after this. But as you're gonna see in the video, Nothing is done until you actually either forfeit or all your Pokemons are done. So we continue with it. As you can see, I went for Gengar, Protect, and unfortunately I hit Instruct. I could have went for Psychic on him and Hyper Voice, so that way I could at least do some damage on the Alola Ninetale, and I did it. Now that Alola Ninetale went for Encore. Now this is tricky. I was not expecting Encore and Instruct work this way, as I'm trying to do this right here. It Instruct me, but instead of my Pokemon doing it, his Pokemon ended up attacking me twice, as you're gonna see later on in the turn. Right now, I was like, if he switched, he was probably expecting me to do Earth Power again. I'm not gonna fall for that again. I'm going directly for Hyper Voice, do some damage. Now, I was a little worried that Gengar was gonna stay and Alola Ninetale was gonna protect, which in this case it worked out in my favor. Now I don't know why Instruct only did once, as I was supposed to. Instruct works twice. I thought I was supposed to go in again and go again. Now in this turn I was like a little worried. I was like, hey, I think I'm against the wall. I don't know what I can do or cannot do. So I was like, well, let's hope for the best. Luckily he switched, the Alola Ninetale. I guess he was expecting me to switch, but I was like, nah, I came this far to just switch. I'm gonna go for it again. I win and attack again, and we took the Garchomp out. Well, almost. Now I don't know why it kept doing that again. If someone knows, let me know down on the comment below, as I'm new to the VGC scenario. This is like try out for me. I'm trying to see how far I can go. But yeah, if you want to let me know down below, let me know. But let's continue here. As you saw, we did took out the Garchomp. I was expecting Gengar to come in, so it would have worked out in their favor. But no, they decided to stay. I'm assuming they were gonna do Volt Switch, try to knock my Oranguru, but it didn't work. We want to knock them out. My Oranguru ended up his Encore. I believe Trick Room is done. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta see what I can do. Now Gengar comes in a Alola Ninetale. Now I can go for another Hyper Voice, and I was like thinking about like this is what I should have done in the first turn, but I didn't. They got me Encore again and the same thing. So like I said, I don't know. I'm assuming now, looking back, Instruct work, since I target that Pokemon with Psychic. By then Encore me, I'm actually Instruct the person that I target, so it worked in their favor. But as you're gonna see, my Incineroar coming in. This is an Incineroar that I'm working with, and I don't have the typical fake out parting shot as you saw. This is a Incineroar that I'm working on. Gonna be making a video hand later on, so you can see what I'm trying to cook with it. But in here, this actually worked out in my favor. I knew Alola Ninetale was gonna protect, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna target that Gengar because it's right now what is causing me problem. So I was like, you know what? I'm going full at it. So I went And because I'm instruct, I can actually attack twice. So I went and knocked the Gengar out of the field, being annoying. So this next turn, I was not expecting the outcome, but I'm glad it did. Just because I believe if I would have attacked twice with the same move, probably would have went down. Looking at the calc, how much damage I would have take back. But what happened after this turn actually worked in my favor, as you're gonna see. And yeah, this video in particular for me, Mega Drampa came out perfect. I liked it a lot actually. But as you're gonna see, guys, right here, went for Blizzard. I'm assuming they were expecting me go down, but we're too bulky. Now we're gonna go for it again. And because my last move was Darkest Lariat, I can't pronounce that. That's the move that I'm gonna be doing. And then the move that I click, that's the one that it's gonna go for. As you can so, as you can see, I believe I broke the focus sash that I had, because I'm assuming if I would have hit it with Flare Blade directly, would it go down and my Pokemon would have go down. But hey, that's the end of it.